vlog. This is going to be the Bordeaux vlog. We're here for 5 days. There's a big group of us. There's like 8 of us. It's me, Ryan, and all of our friends. So it should be a lovely week. And we've actually hired a massive Airbnb for the trip, like a gorgeous villa. So I'll give you a villa tour because it is insane. Literally so nice. We've got like a massive pool. We've got gorgeous sunbeds. 5 bedrooms, gorgeous kitchen. We've got like an outdoor barbecue, cinema room, and I'm literally in shock. Got this big driveway and our hire cars, so exciting. And then you come into the villa and we've got this massive, I actually won't go upstairs because the stairs are a bit scary, but there's like a big double bedroom out there. And then we've got a big dining room, and I'll show you outside in a minute. And we've got the kitchen, and then look at the cinema room. Literally perfect because the World Cup's just kicking off. Like imagine watching one of the games on the projector, and like massive sofa we can sit outside, which is really cute. And then also ignore the sound of my sandals squeaking. And then we just got a little toilet here, and then the rest of the bedrooms down here. And there's like a really big dressing room there. And then Jack in our room for some reason.
I'll test out the swing.
Oh yeah, it looks in great condition. It looks great.
It wasn't me.
And then this is our room. And then we come outside and we've got this massive dining area, loads of really cool chairs. And then there's actually sunbeds up on this like decking area, which is really cool. And then we've got like this outdoor bar with a barbecue, which is gonna be so good. We're gonna have a barbecue tonight and some cocktails. So this will be so fun. And then the pool's actually covered up at the moment, so I'll show you that later. But we've got outdoor pool, which then leads indoor. And then in here, we've just got the indoor pool area, which is also really nice. Like it's not gonna be rainy, but still so nice. And then like a little egg chair, which is so cute. That was both vlogging. I'm literally obsessed. It's honestly the nicest villa. I've actually not done a villa holiday before, but we looked at so many and this one is gorgeous. But I think we're gonna do a big food shop now because we're here for 5 days and we're gonna have a barbecue tonight. We need loads of drinks for cocktails and things like that, shots and everything. So I think we're just gonna settle into the rooms and then head to the supermarket and do a massive shop. So I'll bring you with us. Yeah! Oh my god, unreal.
Well, if you could drive your head out the window. No.
This is our 2-day food shop, 2 full trolleys. Also looks really unhealthy because all the rubbish stuff's at the top, but literally this whole bottom section is just beers and Aperol and Prosecco. But we're sorted. I'm actually so shocked that we fit that all in. Slay. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I thought we could make some Aperol spritzes for all the girls. So we've got Aperol, Prosecco, and we've gone for sparkling water instead of soda water. I'm gonna try and find a big jug so I can like batch make loads. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've just found these, which are literally perfect. We can do one for Aperol and then we still have one later for Hugo spritzes because obviously we've got to do both. So I'm just gonna grab some ice. I'll use the big one actually because I feel like Aperols go down even more of a treat in the sun. So I'm just gonna grab some ice and put this up. I've actually not done too much ice just because it's really hot and I don't want it to melt and water down at the Aperol. So we need, if I pull up the recipe, 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, 1 part soda water. I'm gonna have to just eyeball this. I might mix it in this one because then I can do it per the lines and use that as a measurement and then just pour it into the jug with the ice. So we need 2 parts Aperol. I hate opening up a bottle of Prosecco and being in an Airbnb, I really don't want to break anything if it pops badly. Here we go. Ooh, 3 parts Prosecco. I'm going to tilt this and hopefully it doesn't go too fizzy. There we go, that looks good. 1 part soda water, give it a bit of a stir. Let's pop it into the jug with all the ice. I'm just going to fill it up from this one because I don't think it's all going to fit into that big jug. Because it's fizzy, it goes so frothy. But let's give this one a little top up. Oh, got to get all the ice now. And voila. Look how gorgeous she looks. Let's do a proper taste test now it's all mixed in together. That is perfect. I literally forget how good an Aperol Spritz is every year, and then it gets to summer and I have the first one in the summer and I'm like, oh, best drink ever. But it's such a summer drink. Like I would never get one in winter or like when the weather's cold. So this is so needed. I think we're gonna do a big barbecue tonight, make our way through the Aperol Spritzes and Hugo Spritzes. The boys have got about 1,000 beers to work their way through over the next 5 days, so I'm sure there'll be some drinking games or something tonight, but I'll show you whatever we end up getting up to because it's gonna be fun, nice chilled vibes, but still fun, summer holiday vibes. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Hello, I'm looking very different to the last clip you saw me in. I've just done my makeup super quickly and just done a slick back bun because I don't really see the point in doing my hair and washing my hair, especially the first few days of holiday, because I'm just going to be in and out of the pool, so it's a real waste of a hair wash. So we've gone for a slick back tonight, and I've just got on this really cute pepper mayo mini dress. It's like a Bordeaux detail. I'll show you in the full length mirror, but it's super cute, and I've just paired it with some heels. And the plan for tonight is basically we're just going to have a big barbecue. We've got an outdoor barbecue in our like outdoor bar area, which is super cool. And obviously carry on with the Aperol Spritzes. We've only had one each so far, so we need to do better on that. And then also make a picture of Hugo Spritzes, of course, and just play some drinking games, play some card games, have a really nice wholesome evening with a few drinks. So it should be really nice. It's actually really hot, and I think it's only about 22 degrees, which is crazy. It feels honestly like 30 degrees. So I'm a little bit scared because tomorrow is meant to be like 35 degrees. So we'll see how that goes, because I'm not the best when it gets really hot and really high UV. I do burn really easily. But for now, loving the lightweight fabrics that I've brought with me. I feel like I plan my outfits really well for the heat. But yeah, let's go make another cocktail.
Come on, bro.
Barbecue ready to go. Delish. Good morning. We are going to head into Bordeaux today, into the proper town, which should be really nice. Very excited to explore. It looks beautiful. It also looks a little bit Parisian, which is really cool. Obviously Paris is one of my favourite cities, so very excited for a bit more of a cultural day. We literally had such a lazy day yesterday, which was so nice and so needed on a travel day. I just love going and exploring a new town, so that should be really nice. I think we're going to grab some lunch while we're there, and just have a big old explore, maybe do some shopping. Not too sure, there's no like solid plan for the day, but we're going to drive and then get the train in, I think, because apparently it's not great driving in Bordeaux centre. So that is the plan. Also, outfit of the day, I've got this like really cute baby like lemon yellow pepper mayo coat on, and I think it's really cute. It's like a little top, and then this is actually a skirt, which I love, and then just some little white sandals. I'm just going to take like a brown crochet bag because it fits all my stuff in. I need to bring my camera and everything, and I've just got these like really chunky bangles on, which I love. So yeah, let's head into Bordeaux for the day. Just got off the tram in Bordeaux, in the centre of Bordeaux, so we're going to have a little wander, try and find somewhere to go for lunch because we're all starving, and hopefully we can find some nice French food. It looks really pretty so far. It looks like these buildings are quite Parisian, which is really cute. Just walked into the main little square area. It looks so pretty with all these restaurants. Really cute. I really like it here so far. The buildings are so pretty, but it's time to go grab some lunch. We're gonna go here for lunch. Well, we're gonna try and get a table because we haven't reserved one, but it's really nice and it's in the sun. For a flank steak, which I've never actually had a flank steak before, so hopefully it's nice, obviously medium rare. Got some garlic butter, and then I've gone for a red wine because why not when we're in wine country. We've just run into this little spot here for cookies, and look how good they look. It's like a really gooey chocolate chip one, and I've also got a Biscoff one, but it looks insane. I just love how cute all the cafes and restaurants are in France. Like, look how pretty this is. Even just like little wine bars and things. Just love the architecture as well. I say that every time I go anywhere in Europe. It's just so gorgeous. Just got back to the villa and it's absolutely roasting. So changed straight into a bikini and I'm gonna jump straight in the pool because I really need to cool off because it is so hot. And I haven't actually been in the pool yet and it's day 2, so I need to do better. So I'm gonna go have a dip in the pool, have a nice cold drink, and I'll probably catch up with you at like dinner time. Good morning. It's literally 8 AM, hence I'm talking really quietly because everyone's still in bed. It's just me and Ryan awake, which is quite nice. I am notoriously a really late lioner. Like, I sleep in really late at the weekends and I really struggle to get up to my alarms. But yesterday I woke up at like 8:30, which is crazy, and then today I woke up at 7:30, which is crazy and would love a little sleep, but also really nice because it's so peaceful. You can probably hear the birds chirping, and the sun's like coming up. Like it's not like sunrise, but the sun's still rising, so it's just really nice and peaceful. I've just made myself a green tea and an orange juice, and we're gonna go sit on the, like, what's it called, on like the raised section with the sunbeds because they're directly in the sun, and just watch the wildlife and just relax and take in the peacefulness before everyone else wakes up. This is a little spot, so little drinks there, and then little sunbeds, and then just really, really peaceful. I've got a massive fry up and fruit plates today. Looks delicious. I'm obsessed with these. They're so cute. Hello, we have had breakfast. We've actually just chilled and watched a film, which was really, really nice. But as you can potentially hear, everyone's jumping in the pool now. So bikinis on and time for a bit of sunbathing, bit of time in the pool. It's actually like early afternoon now. We had a really nice slow morning, late breakfast. So I think might have a couple of beers, have a swim, have a sunbathe, might read a bit of my book and just chill. I'm really, really tired today. I woke up at like 7:30 and just didn't go back to sleep, so I'm really, really tired. But yeah, I think we're just gonna have a really chilled one. We might need to pop to the supermarket later to grab a few more bits, but I think we're just gonna chill here really. Not sure what the plan is for dinner tonight, but I feel like a tapas sort of thing would be really nice because the peak heat is strangely like 5, 6, 7 o'clock. So we don't really want like a heavy full-on dinner. So I feel like a burrata and tomato salad, like fruit salad, bruschetta, all of those like meats and cheeses, that sort of thing would be like the perfect dinner for tonight. So we might see if we can get all of that sort of stuff at the shop today. And that's like my favourite kind of girl dinner ever anyway. But yeah, the plan today is just super chilled, so probably not much to film to be fair, but we might go and do a wine tasting tomorrow, TBC. We still need to see if we can actually book one. And then on Monday, 2 days time, we're going to go into Saint Emilion for the day before we fly home, which is like the local town. It's like half an hour away from where we are, and it's known for its like red wine, and it's just like a beautiful medieval style village. So it should be a really nice exploring-y day like we did in Bordeaux yesterday. So it should be a nice couple of days, but today is our like full day of chill vibes, which is very, very needed. So I'm gonna go grab myself a drink and jump in the pool, I think. Massive tapas spread today. It looks so good. We've got loads of burrata,
Jay, how are you, Jay?
avocado, some couscous, obviously charcuterie, bread, pizza. We've got some calamari as well. We've got some aioli to go with it. And then some camembert. Looks delicious.
He was like, no, we're fine.
Today is a new day. Apologies, I literally didn't film pretty much anything yesterday. We just started off having a really lazy, chilled pool day at the villa. But then in the afternoon, if you've watched my vlogs before, I've probably mentioned that Ryan's dislocated his shoulder a couple of times. He was swimming yesterday and his shoulder actually got dislocated again. So we ended up phoning the like French version of 111 to see what the best hospital was to go to, and they actually sent out an ambulance. So we both went. We got blue lighted to the hospital, and he had his shoulder put back in place and everything. Luckily, all fine. And this is your sign to get travel insurance if you don't have it for any holidays you've got coming up, because that would have been so much more stressful if we didn't have travel insurance. But yeah, we were there from like when it happened to when we got home was like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, hence the radio silence from yesterday's part of the vlog. But we came back and everyone had just put on the most gorgeous dinner spread. We had like charcuterie boards, cheese boards, burrata, camembert, pizza, couscous, salad, just the best food ever. It was so, so good. And then we just had a couple of drinks, had the most gorgeous red wine last night. And then we had an early night, to be honest, because it was a bit of a chaotic day. But today is a new day. I'm just making myself the first iced coffee of the day. Also, cannot explain the excitement when we went to the supermarket and they had oat barista. If you know, you know, the best oat milk ever for coffees. Can't get into my iced coffee. we're in. Also, my friend introduced me to this. It's like Nescafe concentrated iced coffee. It's the caramel flavour one. And you just use it like normal espresso, but it's just so much easier. You don't have to like grind your beans, you don't have to, I don't know. And it's like caramel flavoured, so you're not adding more syrup as well. And you can just do it to taste. Like, so nice and easy for iced coffees. You're just adding cold drinks to the ice. You're not adding like a hot espresso. And I literally haven't used my coffee machine in months, so I bought one of these with me so that I had good iced coffee every day. In fact, that is gorgeous. So the plan for today is another chilled day. Obviously yesterday's one got cut a little bit short. So we're just gonna have a nice chilled day, relax by the pool. I've got some editing to do. I haven't started editing this vlog yet, so I might do a bit of editing, and I cannot get this lid off. There we go. And I might read a bit of my book, and then we're gonna try and go out for dinner tonight. I think we want to try and do an early dinner, but when I looked this morning there weren't any tables until about 8 o'clock, so I might give the restaurant a call and see if we can get in any earlier. But we got recommended this restaurant by our Airbnb host and also by the man in the ambulance last night, so hopefully it's a good spot. It looks really pretty. It's like outdoor terrace overlooking the river, and it's like a 4-minute drive away, which is so nice and easy. So that's the plan for today. I think it'll be nice that we can get a bit dressed up because it's been like a no makeup couple of days, so it's nice to kind of put a bit of effort in. But yeah, to be honest, I'll try and film like a few clips during the day, but as I say, it's going to be very, very chilled, so I'll probably catch up properly with you before we head out for dinner. So I'll speak to you then. It's our last night in Bordeaux, so we're going out for a final dinner. We have got basically the whole day tomorrow, so I've not got like sadness yet because we've got a full day tomorrow. And we're going to go into like our local town tomorrow, into Saint Emilion, and have a little explore. But tonight is one last hurrah, one last dinner, one last round of drinks. So we've got a bit more dressed up for tonight's dinner. I've got like a maxi dress on, a satin maxi dress, and done my makeup, done my hair, loads of jewellery. So it feels a little bit more special. But we're going to this really cute local family-run restaurant, which is, I think it's on the river with like a terrace outdoor seating area, which looks really nice. And the menu, it's a French restaurant, the menu looks incredible. So very excited for that. Just finishing up my glass of wine from when I was getting ready, but let's go for dinner.
I've got mussels. That's mussels. Yeah, mussels with some cheese sauce on it.
I've gone for an Aperol, of course, and then mine's gone for a pina colada, which looks delicious.
I call it a pub. I call it a pub, like a PRL.
I've gone for the mussels. It's called mussels au gratin, which I think is like mussels with, well, obviously cheese and like breadcrumb. And then some fries, house salad. Mine's got some lamb, which looks incredible. And camembert. Ooh. And a burger does look, oh yeah, it's bacon.
It's so bacon.
Bacon, looks good. Gone for a tiramisu for dessert. Look how cute this little pot is. So excited. It's our last day in Bordeaux today, which is really sad. It's currently actually a really nice temperature, but I think it's getting up to about 34 degrees today, which is going to be hot because we're heading into the local town, Saint Emilion, which should be really nice. Maybe do like a vineyard or something. I think I mentioned earlier in this vlog that I really wanted to do that. So we'll see if we can get booked somewhere to do like a wine tasting or even just like see the vineyards. We'll grab some lunch and just have a good explore really. But it's going to be a hot one. But we've just finished packing up everything, just finished tidying and cleaning the Airbnb. So it's time to head off, which is really sad. Also so fun, we've got like a full day still. So yeah, we'll head over to the town, and I'll bring you with us, whatever we end up getting up to. These little vineyard, like grapevine areas are literally everywhere around here. They're so pretty. I didn't realise how small they are. I don't know why I thought that like wine grape fields would be like the branches would be taller, but it's so pretty. I'm into Saint Emilion, which is like this really gorgeous medieval town. There's like ruins everywhere. Really excited to explore. It looks so pretty. Just stumbled across, I'm not really sure what it is, but it looks like a wine tour sort of thing. It's literally so pretty. I love like an old town, medieval village. And this is gorgeous. You can hear all the birds chirping in the background. Just loads of pretty little side roads. For lunch I've got a burrata with like heritage tomatoes. And we had beef tataki, which is my favourite thing to get from Six and Sushi, so very excited to try this. And then Ryan's gone for beef tataki as well. We've got some fresh bread and a little apricot juice. This looks amazing. It's delicious. It's finished lunch, so we're just coming for another little stroll around the town. I just can't get over how pretty everything is. Look at that view over there. Wow. Such a pretty view.
It's giving sausage free vibes.
Such a pretty little courtyard. Just love all the ruins. I think it's such a pretty town. It's like my favourite sort of thing to do on holiday. Just explore these little towns. Just stopped to grab an ice cream. I went for, I actually can't remember, I think it was like a caramelly nutty one and then stracciatella. Ryan's gone for a raspberry and strawberry sorbet. Look how pretty that is. How nice is this view? Like how gorgeous are all those buildings? We're gonna grab a drink in this little cafe. How cute is this little terrace area? It's so pretty around here. I love all the little shops as well. The little clothes and the trinkets. Went for an iced matcha with coconut milk and raspberry syrup. That is like good dark green matcha. Looks so good.
Thank you.
Definitely happy.
I might need to start getting coconut milk matchas. Hello, I'm now home, as you can see. I had such a lovely holiday, obviously, other than Ryan dislocating his shoulder and us spending an afternoon in A&E in France. But other than that, it was such a lovely holiday, a really nice mix of a bit more cultural, like exploring, going into the local towns, but also really chilled days. Just good food, good wine, good company. So it was a really nice trip, so needed after a very busy, hectic, stressful few months. So that holiday could not have come at a better time. Also, please ignore my sunburn. I've just been out for lunch in London with my friend and it was so hot. It was meant to be really grey and cloudy and like overcast all day. So I completely forgot about the fact that the UV is what makes you burn. So we sat outside and I'm like, God, it's really hot, but I think I'm fine. Got on the train and I'm like, oh my goodness, I am bright red. I'm looking very lobstery, so I need to drown myself in aloe vera tonight before I go to bed, otherwise ouch, because this is a lot of burn for like 3 hours in the sun. And I think it's only like 25 degrees today, so crazy. I'm a bit scared for the weather tomorrow because it's meant to be like 34 degrees and in England that heat is horrible. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the Bordeaux vlog here. Super excitingly, the next vlog will be the Marrakesh vlog. I actually went when I was about 19, just before my 20th birthday, just before lockdown started actually. And I absolutely loved Marrakesh. Slightly #scared that it's meant to be going up to 40 degrees while we're out there because, as you can see, she's a pale girlie and she does not do well with heat and extreme sun. But it was a gorgeous, gorgeous city, so very excited to go again, and we have the most incredible itinerary that I cannot wait to show you, like truly, truly a bucket list trip. And if you watched my Ibiza vlog from last year, that was a company away weekend because I just work for the best company ever and they absolutely spoil us rotten, take us away for a weekend. And this Marrakesh trip is our 2026 company away trip. So if you watch the Ibiza one, you know what to expect. It's going to be go big or go home vibes. Lots of drinking, lots of fun, massive, incredible, jam-packed itinerary. So it should be an amazing one. I'll try and film as much as I possibly can. Obviously, where it's going to be very busy, I might miss a few things, but should be super fun. I'm literally going on Thursday afternoon. So we've only got like 5 days until holiday. So my suitcase is behind me. Finished unpacking up from Bordeaux and it's empty, ready to be packed again for Marrakesh, which is super exciting. I love this time of year when it's like back-to-back holidays. I just love it. So it should be super fun, but I'm going to wrap up the Bordeaux vlog here. So if you did watch and you enjoyed it, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, share it to your family group chat, all that good stuff if you enjoyed it. And hopefully I will see you in the Marrakesh vlog.